So, hello and welcome to this week's weekly meditation. This is week 9, and this week we are going to be focusing on intention, the word intention. And we ask the question in this meditation, what do you want? So, you're asking yourself this question, what do I want? What do I want? Let me begin with a quote, as I always do, and then we'll talk a little bit about intention as then we'll move into the meditation. This is a quote by Wayne Dyer, D-Y-E-R, Wayne Dyer. And the quote reads like this: Our intention creates our reality. Our intention creates our reality. What do we mean by intention? Intention is not just a goal that you want to achieve. That's not really what an intention is. An intention is more about your why. What is it that drives you? What is it that when you wake up every morning or during the day, what is it that is constantly there that drives you? What drives you? What is your why? What's your why? And there's a difference between the word intention and attention. Attention is what you pay, what you concentrate on, what you pay attention to, I would say in the moment. So I'm talking to you right now, I'm paying attention to the words that I use. I'm looking at you, I'm looking at the screen as I speak to you, I'm paying attention to the screen. My intention drives what I pay attention to. In other words, my intention, my why drives what I pay attention to moment. So my intention really guides my attention. My intention is a spotlight that shines on what I then pay attention to. So intention is like your long life driven desire. Um, what moves you through life is what your intention is. Your attention is what you do, what you pay attention to as you do it. I like the way John Kabat-Zinn in his book, Full Catastrophe Living, don't know if you can see that, Full Catastrophe Living, he sort of gives a kind of a guide to intention, very short statement, which I would just like to read to you, and then we'll get into the meditation. And in talking about cultivating, he says, in talking about cultivating, for example, a spirit of acceptance to life, he says, by intentionally cultivating acceptance, so by intentionally deciding, I, for example, want to be an accepting person throughout my life. He says that by intentionally cultivating acceptance, you are creating the preconditions for healing. By intentionally cultivating acceptance, you are creating the preconditions for healing. So intentionality and intending uh, um, become your point of your life's focus. And in the case of wanting to be the best human being you can be, for example, you're wanting to go through life with acceptance, John Kabat-Zinn says, cultivate. And that's a very powerful word, to cultivate. So cultivate requires deep intention. Cultivate an attitude of acceptance. And what you will see when you cultivate the attitude of acceptance, that's an ongoing thing, right? You don't just do it once, it's ongoing. By cultivating the spirit of acceptance, what you find is that as you go through life, you are actually setting yourself up for experiencing healing rather than pain. So in this meditation, I ask you the question, what is your intention? What is your why? What is your why? And now we're going to go into our 10-minute meditation for this week. And just to kick off this meditation, here's the quote again by Wayne Dyer. Our intention creates our reality. And so just taking a pause right now, your eyes opened, closed, in a gentle gaze, whatever works best for you is perfectly fine. Taking a gentle pause. And as you take this gentle pause, just noticing your body, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in peace and breathing out any form of worrisomeness. And just settling into your body, perhaps doing a little bit of a body scan from your toe, from your two big toes, feeling your whole feet, feeling the whole of your legs and your back, your arms, your head, your shoulders. Noticing any sensations that you feel on your body. And welcoming yourself to this meditation today. Feeling peaceful. And allowing yourself now to ask yourself the question, what is my intention for being here today? What's my intention for being here today? Perhaps you can add a further question. What is my intention for this week? And as you ask yourself that question, you're not looking for an answer as such. Just notice any movement in the body that you feel when you ask yourself this question. Perhaps your shoulders become less heavy. A sense of peacefulness arises in your chest or stomach. Or perhaps there's just an ease that arises when you ask that question. What we want to do here is not to seek an answer as such, but just to follow the body. Let the body guide you moment by moment on what that may be for you. Breathing in this intention now, and breathing out the desire to know now. Breathing in your intention, and breathing out the desire to know right now what the answer is. Perhaps you already know what the answer to your question is. Breathing that in, and breathing out anything stopping you from achieving your intention. With each breath in, breathe your intention deeper into your body, deeper into your emotions. Breathe it into your mind. Breathe it into your soul. feel it. With each breath now, feel your intention. Feel it just almost as if go around your body. Notice where you feel what you feel. Breathe them in so gently. And now we're going to move to a deeper question here. Still feeling your body. Paying as best as you can. Paying attention as best as you can. Just to how you feel at the moment, to your body, the way you're sitting. Feel the pressure points of your body touching the chair or the floor. However it is that you're currently located. Listening to the sounds that you can hear, perhaps the smells, bringing all of that in. And of course, if your mind wanders, just bring it back gently, with no judgment, bringing it back to your breathing. And now to a deeper question. What is your intention in this life? What is your intention in this life? Now, this question is asked not for you to answer. Learn to ask the question, to hear the question, to feel the question. And all you need do is to sit alongside the question, noticing how the question feels on your body, trusting that the body will guide you to how. Your body will guide you to an answer. In the moment, across a number of moments, all you need do is to ask the question with intention. So I'm going to ask the question one more time, and this time all you're going to do is to sit. We're going to sit with the question for a minute or so, just breathing in and noticing what we notice in the body. What is your intention in this life? And still breathing in now and breathing out, bringing awareness back to our bodies, noticing your 2 feet on the floor, noticing your breathing, noticing when the mind has wandered and bringing it back to your breathing and back to your body, and bringing a sense of thankfulness for being here today, for spending time here with yourself, exploring your own intention. in this life, in the week to come, in this moment. And feeling that sense of gratitude now around your legs, perhaps around your arms, just that wave of sensations that you may feel or not. And noticing what you do feel and where you feel it. Really tapping into your body as a source of support and a tool, a very personal tool for guiding you in your next steps. In your next steps with intention. So taking that one final breath in, doing so gently, and breathing out again. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Thank you for joining me this week in this meditation. Next week's meditation is going to be a follow-on from this meditation. And of course, we've mentioned that these meditations are meditations using the mindfulness-based stress reduction method, MBSR, mindfulness-based stress reduction. It's all about practices that enable us to reduce stress, because life comes with stress. And so my MBSR, mindfulness-based stress reductions, helps us to better manage and cope with stress. And so for our next meditation, we're going to be exploring the past, the present, and the future. And we ask the question, where do you live? Do you live in the past? Do you live in the present? Or do you live in the future? Where do you live? And so we end our meditation this week with a quote again from Wayne Dwyer. Our intention creates our reality. Very powerful quote, yes? Our intention creates our reality. So see you next week and have a good week ahead.